I think sasa after like kama 3 months nimetoka tena hustle, niaje soon prepare something yenye at least naweza aniambia wewe nunua huko kwa barabara. Mimi nimeshakula sawa, mimi alikuwa anakula wapi bwana? Na si ati nilikuwa si ati sikuwa nampenda. Una get?
Hello guys, we are back again. Yes, the crew. Me, Chim, watu wengine waseme majina yao bwana.
Everyone else, the reason for that introduction is Zola ameitwa Zadi.
Whatever.
Lego.
Let the people who are not introduce themselves before introduce themselves. From you.
Actually, or me?
Yes.
Oh, what's up guys? Naitwa Mr. Seed. Lazima niseme kitu na do.
Something about
Everyone
interesting.
Oh.
Something interesting about something actually something people don't know about him.
Something
This is interesting.
guys. Kai, mimi ni mzazi. Okay, they know. But now I don't know. I don't know. Nitafikiria tukiendelea.
We leave that on you. That's putting you on the hot spot.
So hey guys, my name is Cairo Beatrice. Something interesting about me.
Yes.
I'm a social activist. I love justice and
SJW.
yes. Yeah, I love justice and I love peace. I'm a peaceful person. Yeah.
Okay. You don't look peace.
I look problem.
You look trouble.
On to you, Maze.
Anyways, what's up everybody? I go by the name Champagne or Whitney. I'm an actress and a professional model.
Oh.
High fashion and commercial.
What to say, what to do, okay?
I will go back to the guys who did not introduce themselves because I saw some people who were a bit upset with me. Wajiseme majina.
My brother upset with you, daddy. Yay!
Oh my God. Guys, get a team. Where come my hat?
Hakuna nyumba hapa.
Naweza kuja nyumba ya mtu.
Hakuna nyumba. But I mean, I have to give you the credit. Look, you know, normally I tell Chim he looks nice. Today he just fell. But my name is Leisha and Zola looks nice.
Why you are breaking Chim?
I was just chilling. Like,
Today my thighs are out more than yours. My knees and my thighs. Today I said I'm inspired by Chim.
niggas know me, bro. You know me.
You know your teeth.
And my teeth.
Yeah. Zola again. Let's keep it moving. Today we are discussing the issue of women saying they are the table. And the reason we're bringing up that conversation is they say it and they believe that saying that statement is enough to qualify them for a relationship. And does it actually qualify them? What is even the table? You don't even know what the table is. And that is what you want to analyze in this debate. I'm sure it's going to be a debate because many women, Cairo already is looking very fiery. I can see that red lips. It's okay, you can hold on. What we'll do, we'll start with the ladies on the panel. What does that statement mean? So I'll start from you, Whitney.
Can we just start from justice?
Come back to me.
No problem.
She's fighting for us.
Yeah,
yes.
We have.
You might be shocked, maybe more balanced and neutral. So having listened to that lady, basically what she was talking about.
In fact, I'm sorry. Something I did not do as a host.
Yeah.
This conversation comes from a video that has been trending online.
Hakuna kitu hii dunia unishtua kama mwanaume kuniuliza ati apart from my body what else do I have to offer? Sielewi. Nani alikuwa ameoffer hiyo? Unataka mwili kwani wewe ni devil worshipper? Unataka kunitaka baraka baba? Umbwa.
All right. So basically what this lady was, I'm trying to be in her shoes. She was like, you know, they say men are the givers, men are the prize, or men are the... So for her, she's talking about when that man gathers, he brings all that to the table. So that's why now they're saying women, we are the table. But I tend to disagree with her sentiments of whereby I am the table, because she was coming from a point of view where she's saying, what do you bring on the table? You know, she's evading the question of what are you also bringing, or what is your contribution towards this relationship. So based on her perspective, she thinks she just has to be there, just be a woman, and then the man has to do everything. There's nothing she's bringing or contribute towards a relationship. And her point of view, for me personally, this is my opinion. You know, you reach a level whereby you say my opinion. This is my opinion. I think she's from a mentality of selfishness. She's only thinking of herself, of who she is, of what she should be done for. But the question is but she hasn't understood the aspect of a relationship. A relationship is give and take. It's a two-way. It's when two tango. You know, when people are dancing salsa, it's two people dancing, not one putting all the effort dancing and the other one is just stiff. Because the table is stiff, you know, and you tell someone what are you bringing on the table?
Clearly, you never had sex.
A table is very stiff.
You never had sex with a Kenyan woman.
So, no, I'm just saying, but that's wrong. It means most
people.
men are getting ripped off, because it's supposed to be a two-way thing. The sweetness of a relationship, or the sweetness of a teamwork, or the sweetness of something is when both parties are involved. There's nothing as pathetic or stale as whereby one person is contributing, the other is just there. So it means one is shortchanging the other, or one is not into it, or one is using the other, and women have reached to a point. Unfortunately, that's why I'm saying I'm a bit balanced. I'm looking at
Beatrice,
where do we coexist? I am from the opinion men and women can coexist, because there are things as a woman I can never do. I'll never have a penis, I'll never have sperms, I'll never have, the muscles to fight and all that. And you, on the other hand, as a man, you can never have a uterus, you can never, you can never have muscles.
No, I'm having the question in mind. Mbona madem wanaendaga gym?
The point actually has come up.
No, let me finish. Let me finish. That says it's my opinion, it's my view. You'll never have a uterus. You'll never give birth. You will never have the second intuition, and that which is given to women. So it's us to ask ourselves, what am I bringing to the household as a woman? I'm coming to bring in the nurturing. I'm coming to bring in by that intuition. I am a helper. Most people think being a helper is a weak point of view. No. Actually, a helper is the one who steers the direction. So the guy, it's true. A guy brings 10 bob, I can multiply it twice. That tells you I'm more powerful. That tells you I have more the gifting. But now it is us to look at the view. But the women of today, they want a man to be feminine and at the same time masculine. It can't work. You can't have both cakes. You have to choose where do you want your man to be feminine. Then don't argue that you want a strong man, a bad boy. All those shenanigans most women try to bring on board because someone doesn't want to fit into their roles. But if you all, But so let me conclude. So if we all agree, we accept who we are. As a woman, accept yourself as a woman. Not that you are a weaker or a lesser person. No. You are coexisting. There are roles you can do as a woman, there are roles you can do as a man. And what makes a relationship sweet is that both of you are into it together. You're doing something concurrently together to enhance each other. So the man should enhance you. You should also enhance the man. But the way this lady was talking on TikTok is the man you enhance me. But it will end up being very stale. It will be like a dead sea.
Let's do this. Because you have so many things to say and I like it. We're going to get into those things when you go further. I want to hear the people who are so triggered. Funny thing, you've triggered the ladies and the men sometimes.
Today is just for men, not for ladies.
You triggered the men on the 10%. So Lily was triggered, then Whitney.
First of all, if that is the sweetness of a relationship, I want it to be bitter. That man, what do I bring to the table? The fact that I am a woman, that is table enough. Please. Who does that? Let me tell you, one thing is, I'm table enough because I am good. These two men, these two, not long ago, they were beating chest saying the woman's value is coming to bring a child to life, like carrying the child and everything, being fertile.
But that's one aspect. But that's one aspect of being a woman.
Bro, that is enough. The only thing I can bring is that I can give birth, I can carry a child and I can give birth to that child and I will take care of that child. Period. The second thing I bring is that I carry something that you need everywhere you go. You see a woman, you want it, I have it. You will not go to get it from a man.
So do the other women. So do the other
and
women.
It's fine. And that's what I'm saying. What I bring to the table is just being a woman. Period. That's enough table. There's nothing else.
Unaweza kwa kwa relationship na jamaa yunyonga tu.
Nisa asipo wapi. Acha nikwambie ama jamaa kwa hapa kwa mnyonga bora ulize.
Ama
kati ya kunyonga na
Bona dhani uko special. Bona dhani uko ni mimi jua mauma na niko kwa hiyo kwa life yako sawa. Kumbe jamaa tu yeye anajisatisfy huko na arimisi yake anakuangalia tu anaona ukiwa fala.
But your name is haina joto, haina there's so much more.
But I think that's the lowest level. You know, sex is the lowest level.
The child is number one.
But a child is gotten from sex.
And sour.
Exactly.
Sex is the highest
level. You know why? Hawa wasichana wote siku hizi wakiongelelea hiyo, wanaongelea hiyo their beauty, venye atakufanyia, venye so mimi niko kwa hii nyumba, you get, ama me I'm waiting for you in the house. When the hustle come later is a door.
But there are greater things beyond sex.
What else can you
Guys, before you go there, I want your witness, whatever. Then
You're making the room.
I want to hear your point of view.
Where? Okay, wameni confused actually. I expected her to support us,
Bana.
to be on our side.
activists?
I said unbalanced. I said unbalanced.
Anyways, on this, what do I bring on the table? Me, first. Second, you cannot have me and cage me in the house.
You said what? No, you said
what do you bring on the table? Me.
Yeah. Sindio, like,
food fulani.
Sindio, by the way, first things first, I'm your food.
Period.
And you cannot eat where you don't feed.
Hey,
Your boyfriend.
okay, but you also gave me.
I'm not going to fight bro.
No, if he doesn't feed, where does he have to eat? From me, that is.
Yeah.
Cause Mimi, before, like, okay, how do I put
Are you
this?
feeding from him?
Okay.
Yeah, are you feeding from him?
But check your bitches banana.
You go even gotta.
He comes home and asks, babe, what's for dinner?
Me.
Period. Yeah, okay, like wezi sema, you can't be with a man, like mko kwa nyumba, si ndio? Okay, there's food and everything, but there's that bedroom satisfaction, right?
But you also get it.
But I bring the more pleasure in it. Wacha nikwambie, hakuna
What are you saying?
kuona dem ni different.
Sikia
No,
huko.
what you're saying is, my question is, you're getting sex from him, and he's also getting sex from you. So it's two to tangle.
Yeah.
Your sex is
So
only
unless,
sex.
yeah, like you can't say he's only you women are a bit diabolic. You can't say you are the one always being having sex, but at the end of the day,
Please. Women are a bit.
it's diabolical. Yeah.
Men can use a dildo and I feel very good as and
Just
you when
like
you use
men,
a sex
just
toy.
like
Hautasikia poa kama vile
Kunyonga ni
utasikia.
different. Kunyonga ni different.
No.
Hausikii poa but haina joto, haina hiyo.
No.
nini.
But now,
Kunyonga the same flavor na ya kuhave sex.
Let's have one person speaking first.
yeah, but you see, you'll use a dildo. Nowadays, they are what you call female sex toys for men, which with technology have warmth. They do all those things and temperatures that are similar to how a woman's vagina. They even going to an extent now. They even creating wombs the way that
here
can
they
hold,
do the whole-
which can hold a baby for 9 months. So you see, the way
I had.
no, just saying. No, when you think about it, the way the science is right now, they're even having a uterus that can hold a child and incubate it up to 9 months. So when women just say, whatever I'm bringing to the table is my uterus, or whatever I'm bringing to the table is me and all that, that's why I said in my initial statement, giving birth and children is the lowest form of level. There's a higher level.
What is it? That's what I asked
Yeah,
you.
the
What is
higher
it?
level is what are you contributing to humanity as a general when you began that relationship?
Humanities. Uni mtu wangu tena
Now, guys,
tukisema imani.
we should go to that point. I want to hear what Mr. Sid is saying, the man on the panel, about that statement.
Yeah.
Kwanza hebu niulize ni hii table.
Ndio
Hii
hii.
table ni nini?
Ndio hii,
Like,
bro.
What are you bringing to the house? Ama to my life? Ama to our naelewa hii table tunasema hii ni what?
Tururu.
Kumbe anamgomi.
Go for the team.
It's
Then
very,
that's
very
you should
simple.
tell us what the table is.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly. You know why? Dem atakwambia ni aje, I am the table. Who told you are the table? Only your father or me can tell you are the table. And your father won't do that because he told your mother. I'm the one to tell you. Mademu wanga pia na ujinga flani. What I mean is this. A woman does not want to listen and hear what her man wants. There are different types of tables. You see, you're a celebrity. Kuna hiyo meza huu unahitaji yenye mimi sihitaji. You want a woman who maybe matches your fly when you're in front of the cameras.
Yeah.
I don't need that. I need a woman whose my table will be very laid back. It's not going to be flashy. You get it? The problem with women is unasikia venye naongea I am the table. Anadhani her being the table for you is her being the table for me. It can't happen. That's number one. Number two, you are the fish. Okay? Fishermen are speaking. Okay?
So
Fishermen are speaking.
So we keep quiet.
Be silent. Be silent. Okay. Kitu iko ni hivi. Hold on. I'm getting there. Kitu iko ni hivi. Yeah? There's something There's something that you said, Beatrice. Yeah? You said sex is secondary. Understand something, Beatrice. Everything I have agreed with you. I've agreed with you on everything except one thing. Sex opens the door.
It's the basic.
It's the foundation. Not
Yeah,
the
that's
basic,
why I put
it's
it
the
here.
foundation.
That's why I put it here.
The foundation of a house is what? It's where you build the strength. Sindio? Sex opens the door. Sex is the reason. Listen, there's no man who looks at you and says, Niaje, ude manaka, she has childbearing hips. Hakuna jamaa ufikiria hivyo. Sindio? You know what a man
But
thinks?
intrinsically-
Hii kitu ndaigonga, ndaipepeta iwake.
Because intrinsically, no,
Understand?
unconsciously,
Hold
but also
on. There's something I said.
applies
There's something I said. The
Yeah.
fishermen are speaking to the fish. The point is this.
No.
A man is speaking in silence. A man is speaking in
It's because
silence.
I've had this so much that I'm not
The
talking.
truth of the matter, hold on, the truth of the matter is this. Okay, if I as a man who is not a homosexual, I am into women. If I as a man tell you, Niaje, the first thing that opens that door for me noticing you is sex.
Then that's shallow.
No.
Imagine.
We evolved for that. Listen.
That's very shallow.
Shida ya madem, unaona hiyo swali ya the table. That's why I started with that. Dem atafikiria, you are the table to your man.
But you know, sex is
Hold on.
5%.
I didn't interrupt you. She will think because she's the table to her man, she's the table to every man. That's why I said we are the fishermen. We are the ones to decide what matters. Okay. Sex opens the door. I repeat, there is no man who sees you and immediately starts to say, she's clever. I can start a family with her. She's clever. I'm now turned on. A man sees you physically and is turned on immediately. The man sees you and says, I want to sleep with her. Once he has achieved that is why a lot of women who say maniaje, umse aligula, hii kitu aligula akatembea.
But it depends on the intellectual level of the man.
Well, it's not about the intellectual level of the man. An 80-year-old man will go and look for a 30-year-old woman, a 20-year-old woman
Because he has not achieved intellectual capability.
We evolved as men to spread our seed far and wide. That is why, in case you don't know this, the design of the penis, scientifically proven, the penis evolved not only for us to be able to spread our seed far and wide, but also for us to dig out the competitors' semen.
Okay. Sasa umeenda. Sasa.
I am a medic, but that's That is very false. That is very false. There's nowhere the penis evolved. Come on.
Respond to what you're saying.
Yeah, first of all, I don't believe in evolution because I believe how the first human being was created up to now is the same way we are. So I am anti-revolution. Number two, the reason why I said sex is a basic thing, even Abraham's Maslow's law, one of the basic needs, huku chini, it's usually food, water, and sex. So that's why I said it's the lowest form of level for every human being to say this is the main goal, this is the main dish. And number two, what keeps relationship very strong, especially when people have met together, most of the time, even when you talk to married couple, it's not that the sex is just like a dessert. You know, when you've eaten the main meal and all, sex is like a dessert. It's like reinforcing the bond further. But if that's what puts you together, one day you'll find a better person, you'll find someone more appealing than the current person you are with. You'll always be cheating around. You'll always be, plugging and unplugging to every Tom, Dick and Harry that comes your way. Because for you, sex is the hugest thing on the basis. But if sex to you comes in a way to strengthen that bond you have with your partner, then you'll have a self-actualization higher level than that basic. So most people have not yet mastered and conquered from the basic value that sex is just a basic necessity at the base, but they have not evolved intellectually and even emotionally to go beyond that, to see that my partner, beyond him or her offering me sex, there's something beyond that. There are people who get sick, there are people who get road accidents, they cannot even perform in bed. What happens to such relationships? So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'm just saying,
I love you, but I fuck else.
yeah,
But
you know,
I will stay with you, I will take care of you, but
then you haven't conquered, you have not even mastered that
You
basic
think I'm
level.
marrying to become a mom?
let me tell you,
Not
that's the
becoming
thing.
a mom.
They become a mom.
What you're saying is
Let me ask you, let me pose a question. As a research study was done that actually when people in their mentality think married couples have more sex than single persons, but that study showed single persons actually have more sex than married people.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
women switch. Because women switch. Because you know what a woman does? When a woman is single, but then the best experience is the girlfriend experience. Your girlfriend she will ride you, bro, like a young stallion, like a young pony. She'll ride you trying to break your back. The minute that you tell her, you go down on one knee. Bro,
you know, two of you are married.
in fact, there's even a term for this. There's a term for this. It's called dead bedroom. What is dead bedroom? Dead bedroom is women always switch. By the way, ukweli ni women switch.
It's because most
ushasikia mahali kwa mahali ati nilisha bwanangu kitu alafu akanikausha. My boy amekataa. Ninyi tu kataa.
Even men refuse. Sometimes maybe you've been satisfied elsewhere, because you've been satisfied elsewhere.
No.
Maybe
You have been cheating. As a man would say, I mean, a man will refuse only if his woman has been cheating.
No.
Only if his woman
Jimmy,
has
Fred,
been
now
cheating.
let me ask you. Saizi kama umekula mtu mwingine alafu umefika home, God forbid, I hope you guys are not eating outside. And then you come home, you still
Do you
fuck
know
her.
they say a change is as good as a rest. A rest is as good as a change. The man will go atagonga ile kitu.
Na kuja
gonge hii kitu na atoke agonge
Na hiyo power atakuja nayo atakupiga.
I disagree.
Wait, something to say about what she had said. I think whatever you're defining as marriage, as relationship, is all books.
This is
not reality.
No, it's not books.
This is not something because
it's not books. People have actually lived whatever I'm saying.
Yes, I'm here to meet those people.
Oh, there are many.
Guys.
Hang around.
Here's the thing. We have to move on to our talking points.
Yeah.
And I just like a meeting of the minds. What she's talking about is that basic thing in terms of, I understand what she's saying and I understand what he's saying. She's looking at it from the point of you're trying to get a relationship cannot just be built on sex alone, which I understand.
Yes.
The sex is the gel that keeps that relationship going. That's what he's saying. So both of you are saying very good points.
That's not what Jim is saying.
No.
What I'm saying is the sex.
Tim is saying sex is 80%.
No. Sex opens the door. I don't know why people pretend. Listen, this is literally biological. If you were to research the function of testosterone
Then
means I am constantly horny.
But you're an
For
animal
me,
then.
listen,
You can't
no,
master
I'm not
it.
an animal. For me to come and pack my desire at my woman's feet.
If you cannot master
if
it,
my
then it's
woman is
mastering
crying and
you.
telling
Then you're
me
still
I
an
want-
animal stage
Hold
because
on.
dogs are the
Imagine I'm not
ones that.
interrupting you. Do not
Okay,
interrupt
it's
me.
okay.
If I tell my woman I am packing my desire at your feet, because you have told me you want me to be exclusive with you, I become exclusive with you. And then you tell me, you know what, now that we're exclusive, I don't want sex anymore. Then why am I in this relationship?
In fact, let me take it even further.
Oh,
than that.
God.
Let me take it further. If you do that thing, it's a bait and switch, and your man's not actually going to have a good.
Do you know why?
Atajitoa.
But let me ask you. That's what I'm saying.
That's why unaona kwa most utapata msee like this guy loves this girl and then hiyo ujamaa kona ajia nataka kula udem. Na understand? Udem anashinda amempostpone. Msee wishia. Like inakuanga hivyo.
Because it's a basic
and
need.
then what is saying ni ati unaona ndi hata ukampate wife. Siku ya kwanza utamuona
It's
like
about
msichana kwanza ametana
Yeah.
bamba una understand like the first thing and then hizo vitu zingine za kujuana
Alafu
nini,
it's up to her.
Hizo ndio sasa
unaonyesha mbona nikae.
una get hizo ndio sasa
I think personally, my opinion is that then people enter marriage or relationship with the wrong purpose.
Let me ask you.
Sex is part of it because children must be beared out of whatever. That's the end goal. Remember, it's all about reproduction. That's why it said it's basic. But what I'm saying is, if that is your aim of entering that marriage, that's why people end up getting a lot of disappointment. Let me finish. That's the reason why people get a lot of disappointments. But if you enter that relationship with a purpose in mind, and that's why I say, a purpose in mind, because I'm looking at, if I'm engaging with this man, number one, what will he enhance in my life? Number two, what am I enhancing in his life? Then when sex comes in, that's why I said it's a desire. It even makes the bond sweeter. Because already we have a united front towards a certain goal and certain purpose. But the reason why most people drift apart is because munakuja muko na hots for each other. See, 2-3 months, yes, we're having almost daily sex and all that. Then you realize you have no common values. You realize you have no common goals. You realize you have no common interests. You're not even soulmates. Then people start drifting apart. Then another person comes on board.
Soulmates don't exist. Do soulmates exist?
Yeah, they do exist.
Hold on, Whitney, hold on. We
Unaweza
are
pata
joined by a
soulmate wako kwa
celebrity.
ndoa.
We are joined by a celebrity. Happens to be happily married. The point is, Mr. Sid, tuambiane tu kweli. Ni mademu wangapi umeona wataoffer tu sex? Even if you don't take it, they'll just offer.
Wengi sana.
Ni wengi. What made you decide my wife will be my wife?
Exactly.
Usiseme niseme.
Nilikuwa naambia huyu, ujiona mtu anapata ako na bibi alafu ako na soulmate wake amepata.
That's Nairobi,
It
baby.
didn't take time. It didn't take time.
So every day so
When is celeb?
What made you
Kuna
think?
mademu wengi hujitupa kwako. Whether you take them or not, hujitupa tu kwako.
Yeah,
Si ndio?
yeah.
What made you decide my wife is my wife?
First of all, tuna satisfyana first. Hiyo ni the first one.
Thank you.
Because wacha nikwambie, the first time tunge engage in sex nikose kumsatisfy. Like nyinyi kwanza women mna new value hiyo satisfaction. Huyu jamaa siponifanya nipate orgasm.
Thank you.
Hata siwezi enda mbali. That's why mnaweza kachini na madem muanze kudiscuss. Huyu ako chini. Huyu una understand? And then now from there sasa ndio sasa hizi vitu zingine zina come
Thank
like
you.
So let me ask
get
you, before you go, so if the sex is good, but everything else you have none in common, you're okay?
He just said.
Wait, I finish.
I'm not okay.
No. I'm just.
Unajua-
Wait, I finish.
Let me tell you,
I'm posing this question. So let's say the sex is very good, but everything else it's off.
Nimepata
Jibu.
kwa maisha yangu before
jibu.
hata nikuje ni settle. Kuna yenye nimepata wenye the sex was good, but kila kitu kingine ilikuwa off na
Thank
nikachana
you.
nayo.
So why
He
did you
had answered
wait? No. But why didn't you stick? Because of that good sex.
You know, there's something you're
Because
misunderstanding.
unaona sex ndio ili introduce and then sasa hizi zingine
Zikafuata.
It's actually, bitches, let me make it clear, easy for you because you have to move on from this topic.
Yeah.
The thing is this, what we're saying is we're not making sex the be all and end
Yeah.
all. We're just saying it's a very big part of a good relationship. If you have a good relationship and you don't have sex, you don't have a relationship.
Another thing.
Hata in-
Another
hata
thing.
kwa
A
marriage.
man
True.
would rather, hold on. A man would rather deal with this woman gives me sex from sun up to sundown than he deals with this woman stimulates my mind. Yo, I might as well become a homosexual then I might as well just have my homie and I say, is how you stimulate my mind. Listen, if I'm straight, kitu ya kwanza kigongi.
Yeah.
Kitu ya pili kigongi. Ya tatu kigongi.
That's a lie. That's a
You cannot argue with the man who's telling you men thing. Kitu ya nne is when the man starts to say, you know what? He's not on tatu. That's even why condoms have PCBs in the pack.
So why
Now,
do these
Lord,
men end up cheating
let
with
me
women in
answer.
the
Let me
office
answer.
if the wife is offering very good sex?
See, let me answer. Kitu ya nne, after the
gosh.
pack of condoms is done, then the nigga starts to say, okay, tulale. He lalas. He wakes up in the morning. This shorty actually woke up.
made the bed.
No, see, I'm still in the bed. Even if she didn't make breakfast, I'll wake up, I'll see the room is tidy, she's in bed. I'm like, okay, this was not me. Then the guy starts to say, okay, there's something different about this chick compared to the other Langana bitch.
In fact, don't even go further. We're going to move to the next subtopic. I'm just gonna be that.
No, I'm agreeing with
Yeah,
you.
the subtopic is this in terms of what do you expect in terms of as a man?
As a man.
What if a woman tells you I'm the table? In your head, what should the table consist of?
Tables za WW zivunjwa. Unaniambia nini navunja
To help you say that for you, if you're to try and explain what a table should be, what should it come with, Mr. C?
Me I think ukiniambia you're the table, I think first of all tuko nawe in a relationship, right? Kwa hii relationship kila mtu ametoka kwa background yake. Mi sijui mahali umelelewa, wewe hujui mahali umelelewa, character zako na manini na beliefs zako and everything. So hapa ni wewe uko na weakness point zako, mimi na zangu. First of all, tumepatana hapa kwa hii table. Tunafaa kusaidiana. You understand? Tunasaidiana ku grow. Unaelewa? See you just sitting there feeling pretty, unaonekana unanifanyia favor wewe kwa maisha yangu. Una get? Ashimia I go hustle, I come, I take care of you, I give you. Atijuu kona
she's bringing her body. She says she's bringing her body, and that's what you guys have decided to focus on.
You are very clear.
Atija focus on the body.
The body opens the door and then we
exactly.
Yeah.
Sawa. So nikisha kukujua, sawa, and then tumeka kwa relationship for like wacha nikwambie, sisi wanaume tunaonga watu wako na akili sana. Naweza kana wewe in a relationship for like 3 years. You understand? 3 years na kanga tu na wewe na kuangalia, already nishajua you don't have what I want.
So what are you doing?
You understand?
So what are you doing?
So niko hapo and then siku moja unaamka unapata nganiga alishapanga wedding.
Then that is a very irresponsible man.
Because
and
not irresponsible.
No,
I'm saying this
that is
because
someone's daughter.
huyu msichana akishajeka yeye ni trophy. Sawa? Huyu msichana akishajeka yeye ni
So why are you there?
Let me
finish.
akishajeka yeye ni trophy. Una understand? Si tuko na other female friends, right? Kwa hao female friends wako unaangalianga hivi unaona huyu by the way huyu ni wife.
Kwa nini ni wife? Wait,
Relax.
kwa nini ni wife?
Relax.
Let me finish.
Sawa. Maybe hata ni best friend yako. Ni upigana tu kitu. Una understand? Men wame create wa kukua polygam like una
That is a lie.
Fanya research yako
No.
basi.
Wait,
your research.
let me give you one research.
History.
Go study the Oromo people before that.
You'll go back there. Actually,
Oh, God.
let him say his part, then you say
Polygamy. What?
Yes.
I'll start from what Mr. Sida said about men and polygamy.
They're not.
This is scientifically proven. Number one, a man can engage in sex without necessarily setting roots where he has
That's
laid.
true.
Yeah.
Number two, a man can love multiple. If you're a Christian, just go through your Bible. There are even places where God himself comes and blesses the union of me, her, and her.
Where? Give with facts. Where?
There was Rachel and Leah.
Let's take it further. David was blessed with
David.
Solomon was blessed with how many?
They are there.
What was the principle?
No.
Let's be philosophical. No. We have to. No. Yeah, that's what
Listen.
knowledge is all about. No.
If
You
want to
cannot.
qualify
You
something,
cannot.
Let's qualify it like this. Judeo-Christian tradition blesses polygamy.
No.
African tradition
Judeo-Christian
blesses,
does not
oh my
bless
God.
polygamy.
What it does, let me explain.
Is the early Bible just
Wait.
Just because people make mistakes, you don't make a principle from a mistake. You don't make a principle out of a mistake.
I actually understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's not blessed, but God said we are too stubborn.
Permissive will.
No, and he said we are too stubborn. That's why
Permissive
even
will.
divorce was not accepted, but we are too stubborn. That is the thing.
Permissive will
You know,
of
if
God.
you get
There's a
decided to
perfect
open
will.
this
No.
door, if
There's
you
a
get
perfect
decided to
will
open
of
this
God.
door-
Let me
You know,
say, there's a
speaking.
perfect
I
will
was
of God
speaking
and the
and you
permissive
interrupted
will of
me.
God.
I was
Okay,
speaking and you
continue.
interrupted me.
Continue.
If you decide to open this door, and I'm going to challenge you, all things are
We can
permitted
challenge
unto
it.
me.
Yes.
All things are permitted unto me. Then you know what? Since you want to open this door, homosexuality is permitted.
No.
You know what?
No, it's
all
not.
things are lawful unto me, but not
No,
all
no,
things
no.
beneficial.
No.
Let's go there because it's a very good point. We're talking about the Old Testament.
Yes.
In the New
No,
Testament.
you see.
But
what
I
said,
always ask people this one question.
In the New Testament.
Let me ask you.
Hold on, I was
Wait,
speaking.
wait.
We are speaking. In the New Testament, nowhere does God bless. In the New Testament, nowhere does God bless polygamy, but it's in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
Why?
And it's in the Old Testament where
Oh,
God
God.
is more than willing to say a man like David who had multiple wives, a man after his own heart. God is more than willing to allow a man to chase after Rachel and the sister Leah.
Please
was
stop
given
misinterpreting the Bible,
and he
please.
chased after Leah,
Please stop misinterpreting
About
of biblical
the Bible,
scriptures.
venye kila mtu anaelewa.
Because you are misinterpreting and you are many people listening to
It's
you.
not a- Listen, do you know what is not a misinterpretation?
Why did God
When two
create
are
one
speaking-
woman and
hold
not
on,
two women
hold
for
on.
Adam to
When-
marry?
Listen, what is not a
God.
misinterpretation is when
I-
two men are
Principle.
speaking, when two men are speaking about the Bible, be silent.
I cannot be
Guys,
silent. I cannot be silent when they lie.
That's
Never. No.
And in fact, it's
No.
in the New Testament, the letters of Paul.
What was the context when Paul wrote that
Are
women
we-
should be silent?
Oh my God.
No, get
We are
the
going to- we
context
are
of
going
the
to
Bible.
cherry pick.
Get the context.
Guys,
He was
guys,
ah, no, no, no. Get the context.
It is clear in
What is
the
the
Bible.
Oh.
What we're gonna do is
Hey, take a break.
this topic of
Take a break.
wait. This topic of polygamy is not, the topic of polygamy is not the main thing right now.
Yeah.
Let's move on. What Mr. Sida said something else apart from polygamy. What is it?
Anyway, what walisikia tu polygamy.
Yeah, you cannot justify something from a
It's in the
mistake.
Bible, though.
Just because it's in the Bible does not justify it.
Oh my God. A Christian has just told me just because it's in the Bible
Does not justify it.
And there we have
wait.
it. And there
Let's
we
do
have it.
this.
I was saying,
Go back to your point in terms of apart from the polygamy thing.
yeah, apart from polygamy
Yes.
thing.
What the question was this?
For,
Very simple.
the Bible says, "For it was not so in the
Beatrice,
beginning,
Beatrice,
one
Beatrice,
woman, one man."
Beatrice, I'm the host right
So it's
now.
no
I'm
polygamy
the
there.
host. Beatrice.
Hey,
All
We have
things
left-
are lawful
wait,
unto me.
we
No.
have left this thing of polygamy. Let's keep it simple. Leave alone polygamy. What is
Table.
What is the table for you
But
according to our own?
Yeah. So I was saying,
before polygamy interrupted.
Let's move on, brother.
The issue of what the table is whatever you as a man need it to be. The Bible says, okay, you know what? I will
Wachana na Bible.
yeah, let's keep up because
I leave my family. She leaves her
Her family.
family. And we go and we form our table.
we become
With
one.
me as the head and her as the neck.
No, hakuna
Okay.
mali imeandikwa neck.
Oh my
Beatrice,
God.
Beatrice, let's-
Ah,
let-
This is establishing
You
the
know,
Bible.
you keep interrupting, thinking that you're saying the most, and it's nothing. It's nothing, fam.
This is interpretation.
The point is this. The point is this.
I'm so glad you guys are seated like mungekuwa hapa mngekuwa mmewaza.
like, the Bible says, a man ndio the
Hii
head.
Biblia tena.
Unajua hapana, hiyo ni no.
You see,
Sawa?
when
So
we
mimi
talk
nikiwa
about-
head, mimi ndo na lead this family.
So
Sawa?
you define what the table is for you.
Exactly.
You're the
But
leader.
sasa imaanishi me I'm leading a family and then you're just there sitting. Una understand? Na expect
No.
hii family
I'll say
nikili
this.
kichwa iweze enda bila miguu. Una understand? Like me I'm showing you direction and then unani help.
Mr. C,
Kwenda.
Bicha ndasema hivi. The truth is, because the question was, correct me if I'm wrong, how do men define this conversation?
Table.
Okay, table neutral is.
That's why I'm wondering why a woman is giving me her opinion.
Aya.
As a man,
Yes, I should
the thing
give
is,
you your opinion.
You don't matter here. As a man,
Even you
it's
don't
very,
matter.
very simple. I leave my family. I see this woman. I tell this woman, now you and I are forming our family. Okay, she has accepted me as the leader. I am the one to tell her what the table is to me. What did I say? Men are very, very different. Therefore, the table will be very, very different. There's a man for whom you working is secondary to requirements.
Yeah.
I don't need you to work. I just want you to look good.
I want that man.
You get? That is perfectly okay.
Hello, Daddy.
And then there's a man who will tell this woman, listen, I have a vision. I am working towards this vision. Join me,
Say
let
yan.
us make this vision. Let us culminate this vision. Sindio?
Yeah.
That's why I've never understood this conversation where when people are talking about the table, there's a woman who will tell you, I want to tell you I'm the table. You're the table for who? You're not marrying your father. Your father has shown you what the table is in his house.
Yeah.
Not in my house. In my house, I'll tell you, this is what I want from a table. And you will abide.
Good luck.
Now let me give my
Imagine he's married.
Not good luck.
He's married.
Chin.
A lawyer.
Chin. Let me speak now. Let's give out my point of view.
But he's polygamous.
It's very simple.
A model and a lawyer.
So
Very simple.
Those are two. Amma, that's
guys,
one.
Let's Una choma tu vitu. I'm trying to keep things a bit.
that's all she
Please help us move along. Very simple. When I think about the table, it's the day says you define it as a man what you believe is important for your relationship.
Yeah.
And I find that answer or that when you ask a woman that and she tells you on the table, it's a very lazy answer.
But what if that's what the man wants?
No, you're not getting. If she gives me that I'm the table, it means this person is not, in her mind, she's not intellectual enough to actually know what she has to enumerate it.
That's for you.
Zola, let me ask you just a question.
Okay.
So you've said the man is the one who chooses. Like, ameona hii akaamua.
Yes.
So when that lady says no, that's what you wanted. But the woman tells you no. Because the woman has the right to tell you no, right?
Yeah.
So who chooses? Is it the man
No,
or
that's
the
the thing.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what we are asking. You see, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not even
That's what I wanted to ask you to pose that
very
question.
simple.
Yeah.
It takes two to tango. Unless we're doing the caveman stuff where I'm clapping a woman on the head. We're not doing that anymore.
So a woman's opinion comes in.
And that's it.
That's why you need to
Yes,
head
we
part.
should
That's why
send
he's
it
the
like
head and you're the.
In fact, let me show you how crazy this is because
Ama.
we are in extremes, and here's the worst part: we're in extremes here. We're talking about meeting the middle. In terms of, I meet a woman, she can. I ask her, what do you bring to the table? She can explain what she's her best qualities. That's what I'm here. Then I can also explain my best qualities. The problem with the table statement is that you don't know anything about yourself. You are guided by society.
Oh yeah.
People tell you on the table, and you're so lazy, you just believe what society tells you. You don't know who you are as a person.
But
You are
Zola,
an NPC.
the thing is, me, I've said I'm the table. When you asked, I said I'm the table. But you did not question me further and ask me, at the table, what is it other than my uterus?
The question was, what do you bring to the table? So you're the table. Okay,
I'm the table.
What do you bring to the table?
Everything.
I'm the table,
Like
what do
right
you
now,
bring
I
to
know for my man. Shim, did you hear that? I said, my man, okay? First, number one, I bring the fact that the period is I don't know if I'm allowed to say pussy. I have it.
So does me.
Listen, it's okay. That's the
I don't
thing.
like Kilema.
I have that. That's the first thing I bring on the table. For my man. Me, I'm talking about Lileisha and for my man, okay? I don't know about your women. I don't know about you, but say me, okay? That's number one. Number two, I bring the fact that I can be able to bear that child. That's the second thing I bring on that table. Now, the rest is when you are saying something about letter 10 bob and then you make it, you said something about 10 bob and then you multiply it and make it more. I know I can be able to do that for my man.
Kama umekaa.
Kama nimekaa.
Kwa nyumba.
Eh!
So man aenda atafute doa na
And atafute anishoche
That's the way ya kuambia.
Aniambie.
That's the way ya kuambia.
You see,
Kwa kichwa wako uone kama
Siko lazy.
Let me be
Unaona
balanced.
si kama wewe.
Let me give you
Wait.
a support to your
Wait.
point. The Bible says a man should provide for his household. Nowhere is a woman required to provide for her household.
ni sawa.
Wait,
Nimeenda nika provide.
Yes.
Sawa. Nimeenda nimekuja naye.
Yes, so ameleta
Una
nyama
understand?
akakaranga mkakula.
Mimi
She
na
has put
expect.
effort. Yes.
Sikiza.
Yeah.
Kuna mbochi.
Ay.
Okay, so
Ama.
Who is
But sasa
the
niko kwa
one?
nyumba.
Sikiza.
Ehe.
Ai, kuna hao ndio wanasema I'm the table. Anaweza kaa hivi na mimi siwezi guza hata nguo kufua.
Facts, me siwezi kufua nguo. Lakini nitakupikia. I will cook for you definitely. I will do that. Certain things I can't do. Also because of the level that I am in. I sit here say I'm privileged that I can be able to afford 1, 2, 3 things.
So
Including
you don't believe in mzee wangu ameenda kazi pia mimi acha niende ni aso tu nipate ngiriso yapate so mbili tushikanishe tubaika shamba pale tuendeleze hii familia. You believe in just sitting.
No, not that sitting. Mimi tena nitengenezeo ngiriso. Utengenezeo 200. Hiyo 200 tuende na hiyo tununue shamba. Hii ngiriso acha nikae. Juu kuna siku kitakuramba na utatafuta nani?
Hapana.
Who will you look for?
Sana let me tell you.
Utaenda kwa mama yako, utaenda kwa
unaona women wenye wako na hiyo mentality ya sawa you enda utafute yako, mimi yangu ni yangu. Ile siku utakosa you will go.
I won't go.
Tumeonezo cases ngapi? Hata kwa society tu.
Mimi kama nimeisha sitaenda.
Inakuanga jamaa alikuwa na do akaenda chini mpaka hata kwa Nigeria movie tunaona. Mzee aliona mdem nimemuoa. Sawa? Kazi yake tu ni jamaa anaenda na pretend amesota. And then sasa dem anaona hivi jamaa amesota. Wacha ni ndio unapata ule mbochi mwenye alikuwa kwa nyumba. Ndio side alikuwa wife. Because yeye ndiye una understand?
Hiyo si shida juu nilitoka wewe uliko tu unatamani uko from the get.
That's the point of his. Or actually what she has said about.
Okay, what the question was, what do I bring to the table? Kuchangia hiyo.
Yes.
Okay, me being me, siwezi kuja nikwambia tina zile tu hivyo peke yangu. I have to tusaidiane. You get, it's me and you in this, not me alone. I'm not you alone. No, so you can't be providing everything for me.
Hey.
Yeah. If I'm working, you're working, okay?
You know what, Whitney?
Yes?
You're the one person who has the most beautiful answer when it comes to what you bring to the table.
You're lying to yourself.
I'm not lying. I'm dead serious on this, baby.
Hold on. Fine. You know what? Finish.
Cause hakuna mali mtaipelekana na msee ukishi kusema ati mimi nangoja bwanangu anifanyie ABCD ile siku nataka kufanyia utafanywa na nani?
Mtajifanyia.
Wacheni
na umeishi kusema nangoja anifanyie.
Wacheni wape one.
She's the youngest and the most mature.
One like a story.
Unatukana.
Story short. Sawa. About me.
Interesting.
Sawa. So before ni get wife yangu I was dating. Sawa. So mtu nilikuwa na date tulikaa naye for like 1 year. The first month ilikuwa so amazing. Sawa. Tulipatana nini ku vibe all those things. And then she moved in to my house. Sawa. So me I'm the artist, mi naenda mashow. Naenda mashow nini and then her alikuwa ule wa mi ni demia celeb.
Period.
Sawa. So there's nothing I'm doing. Tukitaka sasa tunaishi kwa 1 bedroom. Mama wa kufua anakuja anafua kama amekaa hapo. Sawa. Kuna time nimetoka show nimechoka. There's this time I called and nikamwambia me I'm so hungry na mali nimetoka wajatulipa. So kindly kama unaweza get something unipikie. Sawa. Akaniambia mimi I'm tired. Mimi nimechoka. Sawa. Siku ya kwanza ikakuwa ni sawa. Nikakuja nikalala hivyo. Sasa nimetoka from Meru, nilikuwa nimetoka perform Meru. Siku ya pili and she's so cute. Like utamwona hapa kuna figure na nini everything. Siku ya pili I think sasa after like kama 3 months nimetoka tena hustle. Niaje suni prepare something yenye at least naweza. Ananiambia wewe nunua huko kwa barabara. Mimi nimeshakula. Sawa. Mimi
alikuwa anakula wapi baby?
Na si ati nilikuwa si ati sikuwa nampenda. Una get? Si ati sikuwa nampenda, by the way nilikuwa nampenda sana na nilikuwa nishaona like huyu tunaweza. So the more hizo zinatokea then I came actually mimi nikimit wife yangu. Sawa. Tulikuwa tumetoka show na demi yangu. Understand? Hata wife yangu ajui hiyo. Hii hata nasema sasa hivi hata akiona atashindwa so that time mimi nikaenda nikaona udem anakaa poa. And then she was like I'm your fan mpaka akawasalimia but sasa sawa but hiyo time ni kama siwe ni boys wangu so tunaenda mahali and then sasa mtu mizani wife yangu anakujua mimi anijua sawa so mimi nikakuona na udem ni mrembo. So tukaanza kuongea na thinking yake na thinking ya huyu ni vitu mbili different. Understand? Ametoka kwa familia amefundishwa
how to be a wife.
Yeah, exactly, you know. Hiyo
sio kupiga moroge
si mambo mingi and then unaona ni kama wewe kuni ride daily unanifanyia favor. Hiyo
ni favor.
Mimi nakupea
nikikuraji kazi mimi nafanya bro.
Kwanza mimi ndio natumianga energy mingi
most times but nikikuraji ni mimi.
So in short wewe basi maisha yako ni kuenjoy. Wewe unakaa tu. Kazi ngumu wewe kama wewe sasa the table hivi kazi ngumu utafanya upande hapo 1 minute I'm tired.
Kazi iendelee.
So ikafika point at first nilikuwa naona future na huyu And then sasa hizo vitu hizo venye amesema men are very different. Mimi sipendi mtu mlezi. Mimi napenda mtu mwenyewe. Hiyo niko na 10,000. Naweza kupay 10,000 nikuje nipate umefanya nayo kitu ya maana.
Multiply.
You understand? So venye
You're coming back to my point.
Yeah. Hizo venye sasa zikaanza kunini. Sikia mimi nakwambia story yangu.
Yes, you're coming back to my point.
Nikaona sasa nikaanza ku lose interest. That's why nilisema ile point ya mwanaume anaweza kana wewe hata for 5 years. Sawa. Na anaonanga tu. Si ati and then sisi tuko build in a very weird way. Si rahisi kwa tu kuongea. Una venye wewe unaweza simama urushe mdomo nini? Mimi naweza kaa hivi na kuobservingi naonanga tu unanikosea. Sitaikushuka. Yeah, na ni ngumu sana. Na ndio one mtu ameamuka akaamua boy ameamuka akaamua by the way mimi na step. Sawa? Ameona vitu mingi sana. Una understand? So venye nilitoka tuliachana hivi. Already nilikuwa nishaanza communication na huyu. Sawa? So venye tulianza communication nini tuna vibe and all that. Nikaona huyu mwanamke anafikiria different sana na hao wenye wanadhani hao ni matrofi.
Thank you.
Una get? Jumi ni msupu. Mimi nikitokea hivi watu wataona ule jamaa na dem msupu. Bro, si hiyo tu.
You know, my question is, if it's about the intellect, it's about the personality, why aren't feminists married?
Really, I can see.
Na kwanza umesema ni feminist.
Oh, umesema nini? Me and Bala.
She said she's an activist. Why aren't they married?
Feminists, I don't support feminists.
Why aren't SJWs married?
Who is JWs?
You said you're a social justice warrior. You're an activist.
Yeah, it depends what I'm an activist about. You didn't ask me what I'm an activist about.
Well,
before you guys go into a debate, you guys actually agree on like 80% of the stuff.
Thank you.
What the 20%
is what we are
is
fully divided.
And let me. I also trying to make you guys see each other's point. Your point is sex is not that valuable in terms of it's supposed to be a basic need.
What means it's you see that you eat food.
Yes.
Food is a basic need. Without food,
You die.
exactly.
She said explain it.
But
Without sex, I leave you.
no.
hata wanawake wenyewe kwa ndoa sawa bila hiyo
Let me finish.
Okay,
so
let me
important.
finish. But a man who 24/7 thinks about food, we call him a what?
Glutton.
Thank you.
Okay, that one.
So that
makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me.
That makes no sense if we ground it on scientific fact.
Wait.
Your science is very skewed.
Actually, no.
Very skewed
I
science.
know you have read the literature on testosterone.
Ugh.
Kweli wrong.
I've got it.
What is testosterone if not a sex hormone?
It is.
Estrogen is a sex hormone.
Wait.
No,
Estrogen is a sex.
Wait.
Hormone.
Guys. We are going to leave this topic, but there's something you guys have to understand. You are actually agreed. The small thing is this. Something very small.
Without estrogen, I will not have a libido.
No. In fact, she said it's a basic need like food. So that means it can happen every day.
Yes.
So apart from that, the question is, does a man think about it? Which is true. But we are men of discipline.
Thank you.
We are men of discipline. What does that mean?
Not
we can control. Wait. If you're not men of discipline, you'll be raping people every day.
Yeah, that's true.
So we can control
what the actual fuck are people saying?
That's true.
Listen,
true.
a man
Zola, continue. Let Zola finish.
Zola, no.
No. Let Zola.
Misinformation.
You are the one giving us a lot of misinformation. Zola finish.
Zola's information.
Zola finish. Zola finish.
You are giving misinformation.
Oh,
Men are speaking. You're giving misinformation.
Oh,
listen, Zola. Criminals
do that.
Are the ones who go around committing crime. When you begin to tell me, because
wives are raped by their husbands.
Wait, you guys actually were like a team.
The wives who are raped by their husbands. When you talk,
guys. Wait.
On the floor.
Relax. Here's the thing. It's very simple.
I wanted you to finish your point.
Wait. We've all agreed sex is important. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, it's a basic need.
Yes.
Can we agree that men can control themselves?
Yes.
Thank you.
How much can control that?
Even
we
women.
can control that. Number 2. Number 3. when we're talking about the
Control
table,
inatunyima.
the issue is this: there are many women who believe just bringing their body and sex to the table is enough.
Which is
As he has said very
yes,
candidly,
thank you.
that is not enough for logical men. Now it becomes you're adding something to this table.
Yes.
That is where we're going.
Yes.
Now I want to move to another topic.
No, where you are going, where you and I had a disagreement was in you saying someone, this is our podcast, calm down. Where you and I have a disagreement is where you are saying that someone who lacks control is just
Is
going
an animal.
No.
I am telling you, someone who lacks control, you know what they'll do? They'll satisfy themselves. I do not have control. My wife has told me no. My woman has told me no. I do not have control. I have no woman. I'll satisfy myself.
Actually, he has made a very good
In
caveat.
fact,
He has made a very good.
anyone, listen, do we go around telling people don't murder? Do you have to go around telling someone don't murder? The minute someone has committed murder, what do we call them? A criminal.
Is murder
They are
a basic need?
murderer.
Is murder basically?
Yes, when someone gets angry, the human instinct is to lash out. The first crime in the Bible was
To
what?
kill.
Was it rape? The first crime in the Bible was murder, and it's
murder.
recorded as murder for a reason. If you keep quiet long enough, I will kick some knowledge for you to absorb.
No.
My point is what? Listen, criminals will always exist.
Zola will move.
You're done. 2 minutes. The thing is this: we're about to. You're going to change the battery. So
It needs to end. This
Wait,
is
wait.
too heated, bro. It
we
needs to end.
have about 2 more talking points.
Yeah.
The thing is, I want to go back to Whitney because she's the calmest person on this table. We need. What do you think about this thing of your peers, the TikTok generation, are always on that thing of on the table? Have you used that line successfully, a man you're dating?
No. I can't say I've used it because there's no way I'll say I'm the table. You get? Like, kwa hii relationship, si kutuko wawili.
Yeah.
You can't always give everything. I also have to give. No. Even if it's not like, even if I won't help financially, I have to be there in another way.
But actually, what do you
Sex.
when someone
Not only sex.
that's a slight question. When you hear a woman saying I'm the table, what does that mean to you?
Umejieka level yenye mwanaume hawezi kwambia shit.
No, what is someone can't tell you anything.
Ukisema wewe ni table, nika unajieka kwa ile level yenye mwanaume hawezi kwambia anything. Which is not okay.
Take me as I am.
Yeah.
You know, if I would give you the advice with me, you're a pure soul. Find someone settle down with them right now before the world makes you big.
Before we come and tell you.
We are seeing bitterness on the panel.
Let us be church
Make
as
sure you find a man. Here's the thing, and I'll even show you how to do it.
Not chill.
2 steps. 2 steps. Number 1, vet him using his friends. If his friends ain't shit,
He ain't shit, says.
if his friends are working towards something, honestly, fam, you don't get 40 end. Fam, you don't get 30 end. You get it? If his friends are worth a damn, guess what happens? Anytime he steps out of line, what I'm gonna be, they'll check him. Number 2, if there is no father involved, get your uncles to help you vet. Once you guys are on the serious aspect of the relationship, get your uncles to help you vet. Introduce him. Don't just introduce him. Hi, bye. Amekuja kunichukua na tumeenda. Have him sit down at Christmas dinner. I guarantee you're a pure soul. Do not allow kelele zikupiga.
Me, I'm not.
Sasa wewe ndio uko na shida kwanza. Sawa.
Umekaa hapo utane. Watu wamekaa hapo.
Wewe kwanza una date. Chali yako anaonanga hivi.
Every episode.
Wewe boy uko sure kuna mental.
Anasema watu sasa
Sasa zile za haki ya Mungu ndio utaona. Watu wako umeintroduce kwa wazazi. Wewe umemuua. Please, you need to change your ways.
Every time I sit here, I learn something new. So I always improve.
Yes.
You're welcome.
I always improve. Even and then I'm like, baby, leo nimeambiwa. I'm joking.
Well, you work?
Yeah, I work.
Apart from here?
Yeah.
Where?
Question.
Let me tell you.
There's an answer she's supposed to give. Like,
Oh, sorry.
That was the table.
Who was
Have you ever used that line yourself? Really?
That I'm
Yeah.
updating God. Yeah, I use it all the time.
For real?
All the time.
Unaambianga chali yako hivyo?
All the time. In all relationships. relationships I've been in, when I've only dated one person, in every relationship I've been in, I tell them I'm the table. Like, honestly, as I present myself, the fact that you have gone, you've sat here, you have seen Beatrice, you've seen Whitney, you've seen Jerry, you've seen Joki, and you've decided to come to me, shows you that I am what you need, what you want. So I am the table.
So umeambia umekuwa kwa relationship ngapi? How sure are you your wadi yako kuwekwa table ndio fanya wewe?
Hii kikataa nitajua basi I work. So this has been my longest relationship. But no, the relationship I'm trying to be has been my longest.
And I only want, me personally, I just want Beatrice to answer. Just Beatrice.
Hey, let me see water.
You and I were dating. And from day one, I told you, babe, I am the table.
Oh,
how would you react?
For me, I'll have gauged so many things, a lot of things, and maybe different because not everyone is the same. Many people rush in terms of are they compatible sexually and all that. For me, I start with intellect. How do you think? How do you reason? How do you handle things? How do you handle emotions? Because children will be involved at some point. So imagine
Children sit on tables. I'm the table.
Yes, you have a sack and I have some eggs somewhere.
Children are not sitting on my sack.
So they're in your sack. So and I have ovaries somewhere at the corner. So what I'm saying is, and you need my ovary to produce the child. So what I'm saying is that for me, I start with that level. Then the next level I start looking at, do we have the same value system? Because if my values and your values are not the same, I'm out.
You cannot have sex with me if our values are not.
You've never had a one next time.
Ujai tukula mtu just goes.
No, you've never been eaten.
It may happen.
You've never been eaten.
For real?
Yeah.
Hold on. How many relationships have you had?
Not many. Because I'm very...
It's fine. How many?
Like seriously.
Five.
No.
No, just relationship. Just relationship.
No.
5 ni kidogo.
5 ni mingi.
Just relationship.
Unaona? The table is here one day. 5 ni mingi.
Mr. Sid, we need to be clear. Any back bench.
I've only had 2 serious relationships that would have led to marriage.
No, without seriousness, just relationships.
2. Those are the ones I count as relationships.
No, okay, with sex. Just sex.
No.
You've only
had sex twice.
No, I've not had
Okay,
sex.
not twice, like with 2 people.
We need virgin.
Yeah.
Amesema she has not.
Hold on.
Only 2 people.
Only 2 people.
And not have had sex.
So, they have had sex with you. Only 2 people have had sex.
No, I am a believer of not having sex before marriage.
Amesema.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
It's a problem. Yes.
You know what, Beatrice? In all the nonsense I have said to you,
I'm sorry.
you know what, Beatrice? If truly you're a virgin,
Before God, yes.
you are a high value female, and I am sorry for judging you, because what I was doing was judging you using the takataka I see in Nairobi.
Oh God.
I'm not
glad keep looking that way because the garbage
honestly,
Yeah.
I wish to give you a heartfelt
In Nairobi kuna msichana.
now I understand why you think the way you do.
Yeah.
I truly do, and you are a high value woman.
Hey, me bede. I appreciate you.
Actually,
Solo na kumbulie kofia.
Hey.
Wacha niwaambie pia by the way.
Bana. Oh, kuna mtoto acha kusema.
Mama maji ni
Okay.
actually, when she was speaking, then we go to Whitney.
Hey, this should end. But what else are we having here?
What's the body count? What's the body count?
Mtafanya mama yangu anifukuze.
I think for me, because I was just finishing, for me, I base it on biblical principles. And when Jesus said that it was not, when the disciples came to Jesus, they asked him, the Pharisees asked him, I've married this woman, I've divorced, I've married this one as divorced. Jesus was handling the issue of polygamy. Then the disciples came to Jesus.
No, but marrying and divorcing.
No. He was trying to explain to the Pharisees. Wait till I finish, because there's the lady at the well where Jesus asked her, give me some water, and then she was told, no, the woman at the well has 5 husbands. Then
But they died. They are died.
No, they are not died.
Polyandry.
Yes.
That's what she was. That's what
polygamy
she.
are different.
Either way, let her finish.
I'm sorry.
It's still multiple sexual partners different.
Polyandry and polygamy are different. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So when the disciples came to Jesus and asked him about that issue the Pharisees had asked, Jesus told them it was not so in the beginning. For in the beginning it was one man, one wife. That is how God had intended it to be. So it is because of the waywardness of human beings that polygamy, you see it in the Old Testament. But according to God's original idea, it was for man one, female one, united for a common cause. And if you note it clearly, God had given Adam and Eve their purpose in the scriptures. They were told, go and dominate the world, subdue it. So it means Adam is coming here. He's been created before. He's the man. He's the lead. He's the head. From Adam came Eve, combined as a helpmate to give him better ideas, better ways of doing things. Combine together to do what? Subdue the same earth. Dominate that earth. Make it productive. Produce. I said they're going as a team. Not that Adam is coming sitting on this wife, CGI. No. They're working together. Adam is saying, that's why you find, if, let's say you are a businessman, most likely you will look for a woman who also has an entrepreneurial spirit. When you combine both efforts together, they build a business empire.
An influencer is also a business. Nasimama tu na keti napigwa picha, nasema baby, I'm influencing for your product.
Yeah, so they build a business empire. If it's a doctor who wants to eventually have a big hospital and all that, most of the time you'll find most doctors will marry around the same profession or marry around the same, because they're coming together as one towards a fourth good. So when now sex comes in, it's like the sugar in it, it's the sweetness in it, it's the beauty in the bonding. When you're having you're having sex with this person because you're also creating something with this individual. And when you'll be in your sunset years, in your 80s, in your 70s, in your 90s, you look back and say, I have come with this person this far, look what we have created. Such when you exit the world, you have left a legacy. You know, when people will come and I look at even the foundation I work in. If this guy is long dead, he died in 1992. But imagine I'm being employed by that organization because that person began something with his wife. Look at it, it's beyond just it's just beyond just having so that's how I mean, personally, that's how I approach relationships. So even I sit for a coffee date with a man and I ask myself, this is my personality, these are my strengths, these are my capabilities. Will these capabilities I have enhance this man's vision?
That's not your position to ask.
No, I'm asking. No. No. You know, when you discuss, even me as a woman, I'm thinking, it's not that my brain is dead. So a man approaches me, I will also gauge. Remember, I asked you, a man may ask me, can you marry me? And I have the right to say no. Because most likely, I may not fit in his life or the vision he has. Maybe he wants to be a musician. Maybe he wants to... No, I'm just saying... So maybe he wants to be a musician and all that, and I'm not created for that kind of a lifestyle. Tutagongana. So as much as the sex will be there and all that, but tutagongana, atakuwa na feel simu enhance, sim support into that or into that angle.
Yes.
It's a stupid question. So, wewe sasa sasa hivi venye uko hivi,
yes.
Umesema you are pure.
Yes.
Sawa. So sasa hivyo venye umesema umeenda date na mtu,
yeah.
Ukagauge, ukaangalia and then ukasema okay, huyu tunaweza enda.
Yeah.
Enda.
Yes.
Sawa.
Yeah.
When you were sex before?
No sex.
No sex before marriage.
No sex before marriage.
So, muende wewe umeshaleta values zako and everything into that table.
Yes.
Sawa.
Yes.
Mumefika hapo, mmefika honeymoon.
Yes.
Then jamaa wako hiyo shughuli kitu yake hata ifiki nusu ya kitu una understand.
This is not good.
Yes.
Expectations gone wrong.
Hata si good.
Mjuza ifiki wana
Una understand
2 inches.
Hii swali na expect unijibu wewe kulingana ni itakuwa your first time. So wewe kwako utakuwa umeexperience, utakuwa kama huyu.
Haya.
So wewe unaweza like,
let me put it this way,
because in kitu tulikuwa tunasema hapa, sex ni important, ni yani ina play 80% of ile brightness ya siku yako venye itakuwa, akili yako venye itafikiria hiyo siku, una understand? Kwa relationship ina play a very big part.
So the church I go to, when two people are dating, they are allowed to go for medical tests. Yeah.
Where?
So to ensure that the man can erect,
So lakini wala kuambia la level, wala kuambia la size. Size yake ni unaambiwa.
Yes.
This is so interesting.
If I tell you,
Yes.
let's go for coffee.
Yes.
I'm expecting
Yes.
I'll be told to stick my dick out in front of a doctor. I'll be expected to be told, listen, I've asked you for coffee, jack off into this cup.
Not jack
so
off,
that
bro.
we see if you have enough sperm.
You don't.
Actually, you might have to cut that out because that action is not allowed on oh, thank you. Thank God. It's not allowed on YouTube. Thank God.
But that's not how they test it.
I'll be told I have to prove I have sperm one way or the other. Okay, hold on. This is my question. Question. Is the nurse allowed to help me?
Actually, how is it done? That should be.
That's my question. Is the nurse allowed to help me find out if I have sperm?
Let me ask you. No. So let me ask you. When you wake up every morning at 5 a.m., does your
Yeah, it's called morning wood.
thank you.
Yeah.
So if that man, you see. So when you go for those tests, the reproductive specialists, they have those several tests they do, and eventually
so they make me sleep, then I wake up.
No. They are the psychological. They say the psychological. There are a lot of tests that go into it.
Process ni washaenda hizo test
With me. For what?
You've dated.
But she was not getting married.
But we are not reached to the point of now agreeing to get married.
So why wait to agree to get married? So I have to ask you to be my wife.
Yeah.
But why are we dating?
kuna vile sielewi. Daktari atakwambia sasa ujamaa kwa
kidogo huyo atafika.
Hii unaonaje, utamaneza ama unamwambia tutaendelea na ndoa ipunguze
enyewe roho safi sister.
Yeah, iwezi.
Hii ndogo already you are in love. Understand?
Yeah, it's tough. But it's
So
tough.
what happens
tough,
is,
son.
that's what I'm saying. So once you get the results, then it's upon you to ask yourself, are you able to take this burden?
Hiyo ni kazi sana.
Hiyo ni kazi.
The doctor knows.
No. It's actually, let me give you an instance.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Let me give you an instance.
Happy Sunday.
I could go and do a test, then they realize I'm not fertile. As a lady, it's true. It happens to many. Yeah, they do my tests, they check my ovaries, they realize we are sorry, but you cannot reproduce child, isn't it? But
Unajua kwa hii point
no, it's both ways.
Kwa nini tunaongelea
But even the satisfy whether it's
Like
it's
this
not kind of
satisfaction.
Is it free?
No, it's not.
This is a money making.
He wants to go.
No, the church does not own the hospital.
That's the director.
Number two, you choose where you want to go. You want to go to Aga Khan, wherever. So it's there's nowhere the church is owning any hospital.
So one day
It's just like the way you go for HIV/AIDS test, right? It's just the basic medical checkup.
at the shell. Akwambie yo.
Guys, now I'm gonna take over again.
Just 1 second. Just kidogo.
Just one.
I just have something to ask. You know, like what he's saying is he asked a very important question.
And
it's not
key.
about reproduction. It's not about you can get children or not. It's about the satisfaction. At this point, bitches, you have no idea what sex feels like, what it is. So unaenda nom say this
What
is
kind of test
your
drive?
yeah, like you have not even about him, anybody else. So in the case, you know, maybe I'm sure you've watched like a movie and then you look at people kissing and you think man, sex should be like this. But this guy comes in and it's completely different from what you're seeing.
But
so this
the
guy
people
will never
who
satisfy
coach
you.
or the people who mentor you, because these are people in a marriage who are participating in sex, true or false. And on the other end, if you are a medical person like myself, you know how a normal penis looks like. You know what a normal way of So I don't see why
this is
You're a medical professional.
Yes.
You know you have seen other men's penises before you see mine.
Because it's because they're patients. What do you expect?
You can compare your patience penis
Yeah,
to
that's
mine.
true.
No,
That's true.
but I have to study how a normal penis looks like.
Yeah.
For medical
You want to
reasons.
tell me your patient is called what? Okofor or whoever. Your patient, whoever, he comes with a 10-inch python. But I bring you 3 inches. I'm going to go down on my knees.
But it's how you use your 3 inches
Oh
that
my
matters.
Jesus. You know what?
Guys, let's move on.
We've really digressed, but that's very interesting.
Yes.
May I want to come to your chat?
Listen,
Wow,
we
so-
have to go back to the topic.
Yeah.
And it was that this one subtopic. We had actually finished.
Yes.
Her.
Yeah.
It was you and you. Then you go to the final. Whatever.
Okay.
What?
The final subtopic is this. It's just for men in terms of.
Now we keep quiet.
So you can still speak, but it's no problem. It was.
Umesikia tumeambiwa we can speak.
No, listen. With the men who first talk, the relationship with women who use the phrase have any chance of going the distance.
Do that?
Relationship.
With women who use the phrase have any chance of going the distance in terms
No.
of long term.
I'm the table.
Me, according to me,
Yes.
If you judge me, I'm the table.
already ushani kwa akili yangu ushanionyesha wewe sasa wewe.
There were more of these.
You're the table. Mini seremala. Na igonga
Eh.
and we keep it pushing.
That's why nakwambia mwanaume ukishamwambia kitu kama hiyo, kama huyo ex wako alikusema tu akijua kuna jamaa atakutoka kwa sababu ushamtano kwanza.
Mimi niko kwa relationship. Mbona unasema eso? Niko kwa relationship.
Anaigonga aigone alafu ndo ajiache.
Hapo aze kuleo used me.
Men are trash.
Sasa ukileta hiyo hizi for me.
And in fact, the question for the ladies as we're finishing is if there's an equivalent
Phrase.
for that.
I'm the table.
Is there something men say?
They say that. Yeah, the men say.
head.
No. They say I am the prize.
I may not.
That's actually very true.
That's a phrase men say.
Me, what I've heard it.
So a man will come and tell you, you know how many women want me, blah blah blah. I am the prize. Then I'm working hard to be the prize.
You know what?
Wait,
that
I finish.
statement that you've just said
No,
just now,
I'm saying
it negates what you've said. It means you've dealt with men who have earned and achieved. And
No,
they
no,
have
no,
come and
no.
told you,
Not-
because of that, I am the prize.
no. What? No. I'm saying there are different angles. There are those men who will come and say I am the prize, either because of looks, connections, name it. They'll feel I am the
Status.
Money.
status. Yeah. Then there are those who have worked in years, like they've set aside. They don't want a relationship. Worked. Maybe reach their 40 or 45. Now they feel I have earned it. I have. So when he's approaching a woman now, says I am the prize.
Which he is.
Actually, I agree with that. He is the prize.
He is the prize.
He has earned it.
So wewe unakuja wewe sasa wewe.
Niko na jibu
Sasa wewe
So for me, okay, how I look at it is this. That is coming from a point of pride. And where pride is, love cannot exist.
Have you ever dated a man with low self-esteem?
Everyone has
You
low
want
self-esteem.
him to have some level of pride.
No, what I mean is, how will I put it? You see, you can be...
Is it self-esteem?
No, it's not about self-esteem. There's that...
Or confidence in his abilities?
She wants to date a nigga who thinks
No. There's that pride of arrogance.
Yeah.
Kuna ile pride ya...
Ujinga.
Ya kiburi, bure.
These women are the same ones who
No,
tell us
no,
they like
let me
low
explain.
Men. Low men will come and say, baby,
Niko na
I told you,
Mercedes.
baby, niko na Mercedes. Na utazima.
He's not disrespected me. He's not disrespected me.
What if man is telling you, I am the
according
prize
to her,
in another language?
according to her,
Let me-
anasema pride ya
Kuna
si
ile-
ati si ati amekudharau,
Eh,
but according to venye
Kuna ile pride like
Kujibeba.
amefura kichwa, like
Mimi nataka hiyo.
like I'm God. I am.
Mimi nataka mtu amefura kichwa. I want you to show me you're a man.
Jipige kifua.
Bana hata kama
You
huna.
see, even Paul tells us,
Hey,
if a man must boast, let him boast that he knows the Lord. That is still a form of pride.
I know the Lord. He blessed me with my Mercedes.
Hey.
it's because of the Lord I have the Mercedes.
The word
He
is
said, I like this Mercedes. I
no,
feel
the word
about
is
the Lord.
haughtiness. The word is actually the correct English is haughtiness. A haughty, Haughthy. Yeah.
Do you know
that
a
is
single
different?
man who has achieved who is not haughty? He has earned the right to be haughty.
Kwanza kama alizarauliwa before
Yeah, I'm saying
It's
this.
false humility.
Yeah,
Huyu ni celeb. He has earned the right to be haughty.
but that doesn't make you to be, you know, to throw it at everybody's face.
You should.
Why?
Like testicles, swing them.
Tim, on this one, I agree with that in terms of this. If you have to actually state you want to fight with someone,
Yes.
it's like you're trying to prove what you
Yeah.
want. It's like those guys. Wait, let me give an
Listen.
example. Wait, let me give an example. You're in an argument with a chick. Then you start telling her, I'm the man in this relationship.
Yes, it means
When you have to start mentioning those type of things,
Have you seen a Mercedes-Benz advertisement? They don't advertise and say, I might be bigger than a Toyota. You know what the Mercedes-Benz says? I am a Mercedes-Benz.
but that's an ad.
Do you know what a lion does when it enters the pride? Roar!
Do you know how you roar? There she's saying. Actually,
That's such a
Wait,
turn
wait,
off.
wait,
Bro,
wait.
don't ever do that again.
really, someone is the price. You don't have to say the price.
Yeah, because
You are
people
the-
can see it.
You have to say Mr. Zid every
Mr.
go.
Sid, hapa jamaa nataka uone Simba ikimiao.
No.
See, Kimiao. What I mean is, you see, like the way old money is silent, it's sophisticated.
Wait.
They don't have
You
to
know
go.
that's a misconception.
No. I'm just
Old
saying.
money flosses just in areas you people cannot.
Because you can't
People
even
will,
get there.
exactly. People will always tell you, Jeff Bezos drove a Toyota. Have they ever told you the yacht he had?
$500
Well,
million.
that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
People will tell you, yeah,
But it
old
is-
money is silent.
people-
It's silent because wewe ni
Level.
level.
What I
where
mean
it
is,
matters.
no.
Aye.
What I mean, the people with, if you have it, you don't have to flaunt it because people can see it. Na Kiswahili nasema kibaya chaji tembeza, kizuri cha jiuza. As in, if you're generally wealthy, people will see it
But let me ask
without you having
let me-
to
Why do companies
shout,
invest
and
in marketing?
Let me give a counter,
Influencers.
Jim. Let me give a counter to actually explain. Let's bridge this gap. So this man is the price.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to show that he's the price to you without saying it?
By what you as a man, you as a leader, how are you leading? Show me you being the man. How do you think? How do you lead? How do you control issues? When problems are brought to you, how do you solve them? You know, that's how you.
Let me actually.
Yeah.
Can you be the price and you don't have money?
No, period.
Okay. Listen. Do you know how you solve a problem? You're not trying to show at the. I'm sure.
Let me
tell her, baby. Let's take a walk to the parking lot. And then when you get the parking lot, you I wanted the Benz. Actually, you tell her, baby, listen. Let's jump into the Toyota. You take a short drive. When you're driving, you take her to the lake. She sees the yacht.
let me put it this
Doesn't
way.
improve the price. So it's money. It's money.
Listen to you. She's
It's
going
always money.
No, there's a basic principle. A man without a job,
It's not a man.
no, should not even think of marrying. Should not even think of having a woman.
So on a right.
Yeah, should not. Let me say, no, it's true. Because even before Eve came, Adam had a job.
Na unajua hata venye Eva alikuja kuna kazi nyingine alifanya. Sio kuongea na nyoka. Kwa sababu alishakuja akapata Adam ashani wanyama. So huyu dem yeye amekuja, sawa?
Adam was a prize.
Yes, exactly.
Why? Because he had a job.
Yes.
He had a vision.
Yes.
He had a purpose where he's going.
Yes.
Na akakuja
And he had a mentor. He had a mentor. Don't forget that he had a mentor.
Huyu dem
Yes.
akakuja akajua, by the way, Mungu amenipatia.
And then guess what?
Story.
Guess who she chose to listen to? The jobless nigga. The snake lying like
Why did she listen to the snake?
because he's jobless. Understand something?
Because
He was jobless. He was jobless. The snake's only job was to lie. What job is that?
it means Adam did not do his duty as a
Oh
leader.
my God! You're going to say
Kitu gani Adam was
Joseph
there.
of God.
Adam was sleeping.
The guy who was sleeping.
Exactly.
The guy
Why
who-
was
hold on,
he sleeping when
Because
his wife?
God put him to sleep.
Ni kama uniambie sasa nikilala
Let me ask you, why did God punish Adam?
Because he chose to follow the woman.
No.
That's why we all
choose
Because he failed his role as a man.
That is
to
too
lead.
To lead wapi?
To lead Eve.
Skiza.
Beatrice, Skiza. That's why on this show we always say, men are talking.
Oh, God.
Because we are not going to repeat the sins of Adam. Adam slept, woke up and listened to his wife.
He didn't listen to his wife.
His wife is one who came and told him, baby, that jobless nigga has told me we eat this apple.
Pause.
Listen.
Pause at that point. Pause at that point.
Hold on.
Kidogo tu.
Hold on, I'm not
Pause
interrupting.
to.
Check it. The point is this. Ultimately speaking, never ever try to save a woman. Let them keep saying they are the table. You know why? She'll leave you for the jobless nigga.
Apana.
Alafu uende uenjoy.
So let me tell you where the mistake. Let me.
Wait. Guys. When you say your point, and there has to be your finishing remarks. Your finishing remarks on that topic. Your same. And
It needs to end. Next time,
Continue.
Sid tutafutie extinguisher. Bana hapa.
It's getting hotter and hotter.
So the reason why Adam was punished is when Eve told him to eat the fruit of the tree, he did not correct her.
Yeah, he
Because
listened to his wife.
he did not take his role as a leader to correct her, because he had the right to tell Eve no, but God said.
But he chose
to do what? So it means
listen to
he
her.
was a weak man. He was a weak man. He was not able to understand his capability of leadership. So when a man comes and says he's the prize, let him also come with the aim that he's also having the leadership capabilities, leadership to lead that family, leadership to lead that woman to the right place. But you cannot come saying you're the prize, and all at the end of it all, you have all weaknesses when it comes to leadership.
Wewe kuja waambie bwana wako, sawa, kitu wenye una feel ni the right thing kufanya, sawa. Then bwana wako akatae, sawa. Na umsi anakupenda na mnapendana, sawa. Wewe utaichukuliaje?
I'll be a wise woman to influence.
Hakuna wiseness yako ungekuwa ifikiria before ukuje umuulize.
Well, you guys are going to other topic.
Yeah.
Which is just conclude on this topic. We have
She's
we're talking about the price. We're talking about the table.
The table. So this
If a woman
the
says-
man.
If a woman says
Okay.
she's the table,
yeah,
is that a smart thing for chicks or it's a dumb thing?
You know, she's
it's a dumb thing. It's not a smart thing.
Sawa.
With me.
There is no woman who is the table. I believe that.
Check, my manager is single and this guy is so ambitious and this guy yani
Just bring him to me.
utamua na pressure.
Like nikusaidiana generally.
Give out your finishing remarks, then you whatever close it.
Me a lady that works hard, that anasaidia nini, that's my type. Yani wewe na hiyo table yako basi wewe kwa maisha yangu wewe jitoe tu, lakini bado unaweza kuwa sneaky link.
I love it. I give my closing remarks. On that,
The table, being the table.
I am the table. I am the table. I am the table. I am the table.
You change mind after
That's it. Just kushow kitu. Mimi I'm ambitious. I'm driven by a man who's going to say, "You're the table, baby. Take it, have it all." You know, he'll just give me. I don't need to do much. So, baby, I'm the table, and that's on period.
Okay, so cool. We started on a contradiction and we have ended on a contradiction. Ultimately, when Beatrice has said from the Bible, Adam's only sin was listening to his woman. Yet the same woman said, is how, as a man, you must listen to your woman. That then is a contradiction. I will say this to end everything. Ultimately, the table is what the man decides the table is. If you do not match up to the table, accept that you're just a pillow he lies on and then moves on with life. Do not interfere with a man meeting his table if you're the pillow. And on that note, guys, subscribe, kindly like, and leave a comment. Whomever you agree with, we've had a very fiery episode today. We were joined by the lovely Beatrice, the firebrand. We were joined by the lovely Whitney, who is single. By the way, guys, she's single, right? And we are joined
Bro. Maybe I'm waiting to hear. You better say the lovely, because you said the lovely. I better be lovely.
Yo, there was a very lovely table in the form of Lily Aisha. She is willing and able to hold up your galley. Your wife. That being said, we need to say some thank yous. We need to say some thank yous. Mr. Sid, thank you so much for joining us. Zola, you've led a very competent, very fiery episode today.
It was tough.
It's been real.
Fiery bwana.
It's been real. I repeat, like, kindly, very small action for you. For us, it's monumental. Subscribe. Please, we need all the help that we can get. And with that, it's a wrap. I'd put up my middle finger.
I have something to say. No, it's serious. I've dropped my EP.
Yo.
Inaitwa Mr. Seed Again. Ili come out jana.
Nice.
7 songs. So nakuanga serious pia. So you can go and listen to my work. So yeah, iko everywhere on all streaming platforms, on YouTube and everywhere. So just go and wewe.
Mimi
love song. Ni love songs. So ni love songs na nini endo usikie at least
na chali yangu
itafanya roho yako
na chali yangu
submissive and working na nini. Sawa.
Iko na song ya kuni empower ni work. Hiyo tutasikia. I listen to the 6. Hiyo ya 7. Hiyo sisikie.
Yeah, but anyway, hata wenye mko hapa after your free time go and listen to my EP Mr. Seed Again.
Say it again.
Hey, yo, bless up, bro. Bless up.
Thank
bro.
you.
Alright, cool. It's been real.